They don't know what to do right now.
I have to say that this is the best I've ever seen you guys play.
Buzzer beaters from the curb. Horse game winners with the eyes closed.
And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
Well, Brian, the Blazers have had some bold moves to create flexibility and go younger. Anthony Simons said, "We've been very resilient and we're sticking with it. All tied together, feeding off of each other, playing free, playing loose, playing hard. And that's all we need." Guys, back to you.
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thanks a lot. And we talk about good offense beating good defense. Brent, both teams tonight live by that mantra.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a time where we're going to get into the fourth quarter with the game, hopefully, that's pretty close. And who can get multiple stops? 1 or 2 in a row, 2 or 3 in a row. That might end up being the difference here, BA.
And the Cleveland starting 5. Jetty Osman out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And for Portland, the perimeter filled up by Simons and Hart. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Osman with the bucket.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Pass to Hart. Simons outside. Hart up top. There's the drive. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, he's so active. You got to box Grant out. When the shot goes up, he'll get to the offensive glass, and he rises up off the floor pretty quick.
Now here's Garland. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
Lillard with the bucket.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Here's Garland. No good off the back of the rim. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Hart up top. 9 points for him in his last game. And there it is for him.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Simons outside. Pass to Hart. Out to Lillard. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Osman from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
For 3.
Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Now here's Simons. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Here's Nurkic. Hart from long range. They get it back. And Nurkic throws it down.
And Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
Garland against Lillard. Pass to Osman. Here's Okoro. Fires for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Simons outside. Now Grant. Outside Hart. Inside. Nurkic passes to Hart. Unloads. No good there. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the Trailblazers call time here. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Cedi Osman.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains. Justice Winslow, one of those players where basketball runs deep. You know, his dad was a member of that legendary Phi Slamma Jamma team at the University of Houston with Drexler and Elijah.
And Winslow had success of his own in college, winning a national championship at Duke in 2015.
Yeah, B.A., as awesome as that is, for Justice Winslow, it's been interesting to watch the career path. He's been tried at several different positions. He's had some serious injuries that have had him reshape his body in ways, but it's about finding what position he can be effective at. And through it all, he's kept working.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Winslow.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. Passed a little. Here's Sharp. Puts it up. Here's Watford. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one. This is the time of the season when some teams start to transform, for better or for worse, Brent.
Yeah, we either see some clicking or we see some tricking, B.A. And you certainly don't want to be on the side of being tricked into think your team is good and it's really struggling. So general managers are really starting to take notice of what might need to get done in order for your team to stay competitive.
Outside Rubio. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Count it. Good.
Such a huge advantage for Ricky Rubio to read plays before they happen.
Outside Winslow. Payton with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Little. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Physical at his size and very athletic. Little has no trouble converting through contact. I mean, that could have been a foul.
Cleveland calls timeout. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Payton. Outside Winslow. 5 to shoot. Here's Sharp. Guarded by Garland. Sharp, no good. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Wade. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 7.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 so far. It's deflected. Outside Rubio. Wade, that's good.
The big story thus far, how well they shot the rock.
And here is Winslow. Pass to Watford. Payton up top. Here's Winslow. he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your points.
So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. The forwards, Hart and Grant. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Garland, the pass to Lopez. Here's Wade. Outside Garland. From the arc. Knocks down the long J. Garland's got 5.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Lillard passes to Hart. Simons with it. Over Mitchell. And it's Simons missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Lillard on target from about 13 feet. Give him 8 points now.
And even though Dame is a high usage guy, he does have that efficiency right there, taking what the D gave him.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Timeout called. Portland. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that game, I love their mentality. They were focused on getting to the free throw line a lot and shooting a great percentage from there.
Oh, they did. You can get to the line all you want, but it doesn't really mean much if you can't hit your free throws. And they were rock solid at the stripe.
Here's Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Cleveland has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Okoro, that one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. Lillard against Mitchell. Pass to Simons. Got a piece of it. Here's Wade. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, but there's always this point, and you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Now here's Simons. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Grant left side. Hart from long range. The rebound by Osman. And here comes Cleveland. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Now here's Hart. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. Right side Mitchell. Hart with the defensive effort.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Nurkic passes to Lillard. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Lillard's one of the smaller point guards in the league, but amongst traffic, he's willing to go in and challenge, and tough one there as he gets creative.
Cleveland calls timeout.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Now here's Mitchell. He had 34 points in the win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. And it's Love missing. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Winslow. No good with the triple. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud nine with Steph.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Payton, following the score by Cleveland. Back to Winslow. And too long on the shot.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Outside Payton. Pass to Sharp. Back to Payton. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Payton's got his first bucket in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the middle. And it's Love missing. For Portland, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Three-pointer Sharp. Pure from three-point range.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Winslow. Darius Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Pass to Watford. To the paint. Here's Little, and he goes in for the dunk.
And Nasir Little making that look easy.
Payton against Garland. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 assist. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement. They have a healthy lead to show.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into them. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's...
It's dance time in Portland.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Robin Lopez. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Okoro, and it's Rubio in at the power forward position. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Cavaliers ball starts the second
Cleveland
half.
has gone 6 of
Let's
6
hear it
from
for your
downtown thus far.
Trailblazers D.
Mitchell against Hart. Mitchell, the pass to Rubio. And Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Back to Lillard. Grant outside. From downtown. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Grant's got 5.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game. And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Grant. Over Rubio. Grant's shot is off. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game. But really, Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
Simons outside. Back to Lillard. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Knocks down the triple. 10 points for him.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Left side Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Anthony Simons.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume 3-point shooter. And the one thing about him, BA, that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
Pass to Simons for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timeout called, Portland.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
They're truly excellent. Another round of applause for your Blazer dancer.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Hart. Now Nurkic. Now here's Hart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
A former first-round pick, Josh Hart, really trying to get some of his mojo back in terms of shooting the ball from distance. He still scores it with consistency, though.
Outside Hart. Back to Lillard. Can they get it? Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6. And the Josh Hardbread really able to stretch the floor for these guys.
Well, playing the 2 and the 3, maybe a little undersized, but took more three-pointers last year, trying to gain some confidence there. Man, if he's at 35, 36%, that's going to open a lot for him and this team.
Portland has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Lillard against Garland. Lillard can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Okoro gets it to go.
Yeah, you don't want to see a ton of mid-range from Okoro, but that time, a very nice touch.
Outside Hart.
2 minutes.
Back to Lillard.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Hart. To the left wing. Jacks up a 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Garland. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, 2 the hard way, going right at the defense and making something out of nothing.
Basket counts.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Pass to Osman. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Osman's got 12 points in the game.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Lopez passes to Garland. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
Second team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Darius Garland. At the line for 2.
That's good from Garland. A big group substitution here for Portland. Watford's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. Sharp, he's checked in for Hart. And Payton is subbed in for Simons. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Lopez. Wade comes in for Osman. Stevens is checked in for Okoro. And LeVert subbed in for Mitchell. Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Sharp. Now Lillard. Here's Payton. No good on the triple.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The shot by LeVert, no good. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 23 points.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here comes Cleveland. Damian Lillard out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Nasir Little. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Watford in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Love. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
There's no question that Kevin Love down on the inside becomes a handful to defend.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. Back to Little. This one for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
Love for three. And the three-pointer goes. Love's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Little. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice finish from Little. He realizes when he should try to score.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
That one is off, and it's Portland the other way. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The shot by Johnson, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Wade. Sinks it from distance.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Payton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Windler sinks that one from the post.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Outside Winslow. Portland, no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Pass to Watford. Johnson with it. Here's Watford. A shot to stop the run. The shot by Johnson, no good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Neto. Pass to Wade. Fires high post. And another basket for Cleveland.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Back to Johnson. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Man, good whistle there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. Brown, he's checked in for Portland. Walker comes in for Little. And Cleveland with a change here too. Rubio's checked in for Stevens. And Johnson drops them both. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Windler. Outside for Love. 4-3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Walker. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
2 minutes.
Love's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes.
Pass to Wade. Rebounded by Winslow. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Walker passes to Payton. Here's Winslow. Basket's good.
Great self-confidence from Winslow on that play, taking it up strong inside.
Cleveland has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Wade. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 19.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Walker. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Watford's checked in, and Cleveland with a change here too. Stevens is checked in.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside Payton. Back to Johnson. Outside Walker. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Neto, guarded by Payton. Pass to Stevens. It's another three for Cleveland.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Yeah, I know Kevin Love has slimmed down through the years, but the fundamental part of boxing out and using his body is not something that he's lost.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you.